Hello, my name's Ian and I've been working at the Walsall Leather Museum for 30 years. The museum buildings were erected in 1891 purposely as a leather factory, so they've always been engaged in the leather trade, and the building itself is the main exhibit of the museum. When we take into account the rows of close set windows, very important in Victorian times to let the daylight flood in, for the workers to have a keen eye on what they're doing.
I'm Kirsty. I live in Lichfield. This is great. I've never been before. It's one of the big shames. I've never actually made it. We've lived locally for a long time. But I like the history, seeing how the process worked, understanding how the industry was in the back in the day, so to speak.
You finish up with something like that from that?
I think it's an amazing, really interesting place. It's really nice. You can get hands-on with so much of the stuff that's here. It's all sort of like quite easy to access things and touch the leather and the materials and the like. So it'd be a real shame if it goes, because it's a piece of living history.
The reason I've not been before is because I don't think it's been promoted well enough. So I think, if they'd promoted it and made it an attraction for the area, then I think actually you can really teach people about the history, because I don't think we do enough of that.
There hasn't been much modernisation in the leather trade over the years. It's still handheld tools, dexterity, and also a keen eye for a good product, a well-made product, keeping our British crafts alive and keeping the culture and the flavour of Walsall alive too. So long may this Victorian factory be associated with the leather trade and flying the flag for Walsall.
Well, I just hope the council saves it, but understand that there's lots of competing priorities these days and they have to make these difficult decisions. I just hope they don't.
We should appreciate where we come from and what our history is, and we will lose it, and that's a real shame.
Thanks for listening.